What's up, everybody? Pug here, coming at you with probably, maybe, our final part of Doki Doki Literature Club. Today, I just kind of wanted to run through and basically see everything that we missed during our first initial playthrough. Basically, that is part 1 up to finale. That is my first-hand reaction to everything. We're not really going to be seeing all of the story that much unless it's something we haven't seen. Like, this time, we're probably going to run through and we're going to basically, see the poems that we did for the other girls. Like, I went Natsuki basically the whole time, and now I'm gonna do Yuri and Sayori, which I also found out can lead to a different ending. And then there's a few other things that I thought of, maybe deleting other characters' files, because now I know how to do that because Monica taught us at the end of the last time. So basically that's what we're gonna do here. So let's start off a brand new game. We're gonna keep Pugga Wugga. This is the same thing, and we're basically going to skip through all of this because you guys all know what happened. Unseen text. Great. Alright, so we're going to write a poem here. We already did Natsuki. Let's do Sayori. I still hear stuff. We're going to do Sayori here because of basically what happened when she died. In our scene from earlier, what happened was the character that we play as, Pugga Wugga, he was all oh, this isn't some game that we can go back and change everything. So let me pull up these words real quick and then we'll get going. Alright, cool, I got it. Alright. She's gonna be hard, I think. Alright, there's one. Come on, man. It's already difficult. There's so many ads popping up on this thing I'm trying to use. Is Shiny one of them? No, it's not. Damn it, dude. Is Vitality one? No. No. Does she even have one on here? Okay, Sparkle is one. I guarantee somebody's out there screaming at me right now. There's Sparkle! This Sparkle's the right one! Man. These things are difficult. Why would I think After Image is one? Secretive, maybe? She's got really confusing words. Hers are supposed to be, happy and sad. But they're just so, a lot of them are difficult to, learn. Because, some of them you might think, oh, that's Yuri, that's a big word. And then it's not Yuri. So, I don't know anything, right? Embrace is one. Oh, we're only halfway done with it. God damn it, dude. Alright, let's try to speed this up. Come on. Come on, Pug. You know what you're doing. Come on. Come on! What is... I'm gonna start getting mad here. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna be like, rah, rah, rah. I'm trying to get, a compilation for you guys of me just getting mad at Fortnite. Because I've been playing a lot of Red versus Blue just to, kind of grind out some, some levels for the last couple days of the season. And it's so difficult. Just because, there's so many sweaty little kids on that game. It is not funny how many there is. It's just I'm sitting there, some guy kept emoting on me and I told him I was gonna fuck his mom because and it was funny. It's funnier to think that I also they can't hear me and I'm just sitting there yelling at my TV. God damn it! Give me... I hate myself a lot. That's probably the easiest one. She's like, I like sad words. I hate this stupid game. I'm just kidding. Sigh. Ambient? No, it's not. Hope you guys are enjoying just me sitting here yelling at a goddamn poem. Family's got to be one, right? No, it's not. Yes, it is. I lied. Empty would probably be one of... Yeah. Grief, probably, too. Yeah. Don't I sound like I'm jumping with joy? Get it? My dogs are barking again. I don't like it when my dogs bark because it pisses me off. Why is bed one? That's not happy or sad. Happiness. Penis. Alright, last word. Come on. Just give me something good. Come on. We are almost done here. Come on. Oh, unrequited. That's one, apparently. Sup? I don't... We're just gonna click through this until it gets back to Sayori stuff, because I don't want to accidentally skip something. One second. Gotta get this stupid fucking poem, or whatever. Not poem. It's what I used to... I did the poem to do this part. I'll get it, don't worry. Should I, like... No, that's probably it, right? Man, it looks like nobody wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. Am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Yeah, this is definitely new. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening on Sayori's conversation with my Annika. We're probably going to seem really compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. Why does she look so pissed off? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. After they come, we can't do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? She got so excited. Oh, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Natsuki, get your fucking ass over here. We have a job for you. Natsuki would love to do it. Yep. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. She did not give a fuck. She's like, I'm hungry. Details of the event. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, Jesus! I thought the beginning was the friendly part. Don't be that close. That scares me. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I almost fell out of my chair, too. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're going to have less time for anime, you know. You don't need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. You're going to make me seem like a weirdo. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. I keep looking over at my phone because my friend is messaging me. And he's spamming me Instagram reels. And it's so, like, he sent so many. It's insane. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? I'm not doing the noise. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's because I'm depressed. It's a secret, yeah. I knew it. Come on. Just give me the benefit of the doubt. What if I was gonna kill myself on Monday? I shouldn't. Stop. Stop. That's not funny. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out over here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. I have the same conversation with my mom. I'm like, no one's gonna notice the bleach on my pants. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Stop! That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, it'll change your mind. Oh! That's a weird perspective. I don't like that. That's so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. It'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? That doesn't look like a happy expression. That looks like a stop touching my tits expression. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you. What are you smiling about? I don't know if I want to read that. I don't know if I can read it, man. Alright, come on. Alright. It gets funnier the more I look at it. I look to the side. Alright, concentrate. Don't laugh. It means my... It's not that funny. I can't read it. You read it already. I can't read it. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, though. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! So much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Just to let everybody know, I am, like, while we're doing this, like, little playthrough here, I'm definitely going to be doing the, that little ending thing where she's like, you'll be my dearest friend, or I love you. I'm doing the I love you thing for this one. Stop and saying all those embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Pug Out, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. If I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. So, you get a different, like, interaction in the club, depending on what poem you write. I didn't know that before. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I just realized how coincidental that I started this series in English. I have to write a poem right now. So, that's interesting. I never thought about it. Can't wait! They pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn paper. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I just name myself. Alright, so it does that, I guess. I hope. I don't think we really need this then. So good, Pug Out, and we'll do Sayori's. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Hee hee hee. Oh no, that's ha ha ha. Jeez. Sure, Yuri's opinion is to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Not doing that noise. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people. Other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a pugga-wugga poem. I hope somebody says that about that. It's like, it's not just a YouTube video. It's a Pugsy video. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the she against her chest. Boobs. You're so weird, Sayori. Get my poem off your boobs. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Oh, well, of course, I'm not really into it, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Pugga-Wugga. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. I am a really good person, I swear. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. By the way, I have school tomorrow, and I'm playing Doki Doki instead. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I think we already read this one, yeah. Yeah, we already read all this. We're just skipping through this now because why not? I'm kind of curious, what does Natsuki say now? Okay, yeah, she doesn't like it now because obviously I didn't go her route. Here's the funny boob comment. Help me, Sayori, because, yeah. And I remember we already did all that. I went all 3 routes earlier. Okay. Back to the poem thing. I'll be back in a second while I do this. Alright, one more. There we go. So I did actually mess up there. I accidentally put one of Yuri's words in, because I saw suicide, and I was like, yeah, that's probably Sayori, and then Yuri jumped up and down with glee after I hit it, and I was like, well, shit. Okay. Alright. So, this should still give us the Sayori stuff. Sorry, I'm, like, just kind of thinking hardly. Wait. I don't think I've seen this. Shit. Okay. Shit, man. I skipped it. I don't think I can go back. I'll get back for you guys. I like you guys. Give me 1 minute. Alright, we're back. We got us all the way up to right before that stuff happens, so we good now. Pugga-wugga, pugga-wugga. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Pugga-wugga to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. See, she is trying, like, all that different stuff. Like how she was saying, like, oh, they just kept spending more and more time with you. So, there you go. There you go. That's how you know. She's a villain all along. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper, too. Okay. Ready, Pugga-wugga? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the classroom. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Hehe. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. We didn't learn about that until later on in the game, so that's kind of weird. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Yeah, we learned about that already. Kinda. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Hugga wugga. You're not thinking about it the right way at all. At all, you gotta think about it from this angle. It's not just about reading poems, it's about passion. It's about performing them, so kind of passion. I was almost there. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I don't know why Sayori's balls dropped in the middle of this poem, but she has to now. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. I'm not doing the noise. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. See, Natsuki would have gotten mad. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself in the hallway again. Hey, Pugga Wugga, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons? Sayori pulls a box full of crayons. They're the best brand, true. Crayola. They're kind of dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kia! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Should find you some ice. Hugga Wugga. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. Fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as a night pack rather than a drink. I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to calmly scoop crayons back into the box. At least they're already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. And Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Pugga Wugga, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I'd always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. Then I would start crying real hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try real hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people, even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I'm emo. I listen to death metal. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really. Maybe you're right. Hugga Wugga, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? I'm honest to myself. There's no telling where we'll end up for college right after that. So it wouldn't be fair to make any promises, but I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting herself. She collapses to the floor and dies of a concussion. You can't die of a concussion, I don't think. I don't know how bodies work. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing your poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Hugga Wugga. Yeah, Sayori was trying to kill herself. Again. Isn't that crazy? I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. Made it an adventure. Yeah, that. I'm always told when we're playing Fortnite or Apex or Call of Duty or literally anything, I'm a healer. The only thing I'm not a healer in is Overwatch, and that's because I got good at Overwatch. But, like, any other game, I'm not good at it. I'm just a healer. I am seriously, like, this is so off topic. I am one of the best healers in any game except for Overwatch. If anybody is down, I'm instantly, like, at their side healing them. You could be fucking cross-mapped, and I'd get you and reboot you back. But then here's what's funny. Whenever it's my turn and I die, nobody gets me, nobody reboots me, no nothing. I'm always fucked in any other game, and it pisses me off. Unless I'm playing with somebody who is worse than me, or a toddler. That is the only time when I'm not the healer. It sucks. But anyway, here we go. I guess it's like kind of like a side rant for a second. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright, here we go again. We'll do Sayori again, just to see what her voice lines are. Hugga Wugga, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. Why did I go Natsuki? Sayori's so cool, and she's so nice, and she's so dumb, and I like dumb people, and Natsuki was so mean, and everything like that. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Wah! Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Ah, hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Pugga, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. Ah! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's album and have her sit her at the desk. Anyway, still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Is this the same poem again? Yeah, it's the same poem. Holy crap, Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? I don't think she did. Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Think too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Doesn't she write a poem right before she kills herself? Holy shit. This game just hides so much stuff right in front of you, and you just don't notice it until it's too late. That's honestly really good. Shout out to Dan Salvato. Or, I don't know how to say his last name. Shout out to him, though. What an amazing guy. If only he made like a Doki Doki Literature Club 2 or something. Even though I don't think he could make a second one. Seeing in the past... whatever. I think we already saw all that. We already saw all this. Ugh, I got chills again. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Phew what? Well, isn't that train wreck? Why am I reading this? It's the spider poem. Ah. Kind of forgot what happens here. Is this the one where they start practicing poems? I would still walk home with Sayori. Wait. This... Okay, good. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Oh, wait! She asked about Yuri this time? I mean, maybe it's probably just random, because... I don't know, maybe... Why is it Yuri all of a sudden? Maybe it's just a random one, and she only chose Natsuki last time because I was with Natsuki more. Yeah, what if... Let's just say one day, yeah. Return. You really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Pugga. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't... Okay, yeah, that's the same thing as last time. Alright, there we go. We're back. Let's do this. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing? Okay. I'm just gonna spam clicking this because I don't want to miss anything. Come on. Let's go. Hey, Sayori, I waved my hand in front of her face. Spacing out again. Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Oh no, she's feeling down today. It just feels like you got. Oh, sorry for assuming. Yeah, we saw this. The conversation is ready to disperse. Okay. Yeah, we saw this, I think. Pretty sure we saw this. This seems very familiar. I don't know if you can hear me spam clicking right now. It'd be kind of funny if you did, though. I will. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Monica stands up. Okay. Just keep hearing her voice. So they're talking. So. Okay, everyone. Oh, man, there's no, like, special scene or anything. Damn it, man. Alright, we're gonna go to Sayori first. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Pugga. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Alright. Hey, Pugga. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki, but in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori. No. Pugga, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Pugga. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. It's so sad, man. It really is. It's terrible, man. It makes me feel so bad for her, you know? I'm sorry. I'm just quiet because I just keep thinking about it, you know? I just, like... It's sad. It's sad, man. Oh! Okay, so here we go. What happens if I hit Sayori? Because I'm excited to have that opportunity. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh, so that's not even an option. Well, that'll make my life easier, so we'll just skip through all the Natsuki stuff again. Baking sounds like it could be fun. And then we'll do Yuri's thing when we do Yuri. You know, just like when we come around to it. Oh, here we go with the Sayori stuff again. Damn, this is going on for a while. Oh, and then we'll see what happens with the I love you, Sayori. Sayori, I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, It helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Pugga Wugga. Oh! Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms around tightly around me. Pugga Wugga, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Pugga Wugga. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? You're supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Pugga Wugga. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. I kind of get that, man. Because when I first started dating my girlfriend at the time, it was. Like, I woke up and I was just scared. Like, I didn't know what to do. I don't know. Like, I could never think of myself as somebody's boyfriend. Because it really is, like, different, man. You don't really, like, everybody else wants to shoot into it, like, kindergartners and middle schoolers and stuff. You really should wait. Like, I'm in high school and I think I should have waited, honestly. It doesn't feel right doing it when you're just always in school and that's what you're thinking about. I mean, I feel like you should wait until you can drive, maybe. I feel like maybe that's a good time, because then you can leave and go see them. Hey, Pugga Wugga. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad. This is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I would have expected this to be the one I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Oh no. I managed to carry... No. Did it not do anything? Pugga Wugga, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early, that's funny. The music's off like it did last time. That's on me. I only said I guess that's right, but... You should take a little bit more. I mean, especially after I exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning. No! God damn it. So there's no way to save her then. Because I did all of that. Like, every scene with her. Everything I chose Sayori for. And she still got left hanging. Exchange, Monica, you knew about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anybody yet. Geez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Did she change her poem up, or is it the same one? Is it the same get out of my head one? Yeah. Yeah, it's the same one. Damn it! I'm gonna go get Sayori. That honestly made me really sad. So there's no way to save her. Even after he says there's like, it's not some kind of video game. Does something different happen if he said, like, because I said I love her instead of just saying it's dearest friend? Did it... Man. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. Don't look. Don't look if you're sensitive to this kind of stuff. Look away for a little bit. Same scene and everything. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew it's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it was for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Unfortunately it is, and nothing different came out of it. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. Man. Alright, well I guess that's all, like, Sayori stuff then. And then everything else goes pretty much like how it usually does. Man, that kind of made me sad because I wanted to see how that would have gone. But anyway, I think I'm going to uninstall the game and we'll move on to Yuri, I think. So, alright, let's jump over to that. Now, here we are. Here we go. Now we're gonna do Yuri stuff, so let's go. Pug Out. Alright, so before we get into this really quick, it may sound like I'm super upbeat, but it has been a couple, like probably about a week now, since I have started making my Doki Doki videos because I've been just really busy with school and a lot of other stuff like that. And I was gonna come out with a new series, but I'm gonna keep that a surprise. And I recorded an hour of gameplay, having fun, making the game, you know, the video and everything, and my whole microphone got corrupted, and it just sounded like I was talking in like static, like I was like, so the entire video has been scrapped. So I gotta try to find some way to get that working. I don't know if it was just a weird one-time thing, or if it's gonna happen every time I try to play that, because it's like a really high-performing game. But anyway, yeah, I was going to make that video today, and I was going to come finish Doki Doki after that, but we're going to finish this off instead. So, sorry you had to hear all about that, but now let's get into Yuri's stuff here, and then I have a little bit more of an idea. Let's get this. Unseen text. Yeah, I have an idea after this for, I'm curious what happens if you just start deleting random girls, like, other than Monica. Like, if I were to just, like, right now go and delete Yuri, what happens? Alright, so basically we just want the weird words. Massacre, tenacious, what is the weird one? Scars. Oh, God damn it. You know what? I don't even think it matters if you have all of them. Crimson, anger. What? How is anger one of hers? Heaven sent. Suicide, I think, is one of, yeah. Graveyard. Eternity. Incapable. Tragic. Whoa, oh, God damn it. Existence, maybe? Yeah. Effulgent. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Uncontrollable. Definitely unrestrained. Judgment. Vitality. Yeah, she's pretty easy. She's probably the easiest one out of them. Misfortune, of course, is hers. Horror, yeah. Alright, I'm sure that'll still work for Yuri's stuff. Hi again, Pugga. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Alright, come on. Sayori didn't... Okay, yeah. I'm sure... I'm sure this all had something to do with that, that book we were reading when we get to, like, that part after Sayori dies. So you two are really good friends, aren't you, man? Oh, yeah, she got the book. Do you hear my rapid clicking of my mouse? So, anyway, with how drastically, like of a time skip this is from me playing it last and me playing it now, the Fortnite event was pretty awesome. I totally lied just then. The Fortnite event was a weird situation. Okay, yeah, here we go. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Shit! No, come on. You're a high school student. High school students don't say crap. They say shit. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. I imagine she's like sitting in there like huddle like... like a... she like peeks out over it like a fucking groundhog or something. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing it made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. You just grabbed the book and then realized that they duplicated in your hands, and you're like, this is normal. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. I hate reading. It's a very engaging, relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans the eyes of... the book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Wait a minute! That's a different book than the part where after Sayori dies. The other one had, like, a cannibal cult, didn't it? Something weird like that. That's... Yeah, this is a different book. This is a completely different book. Is the title different? I don't remember the title. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Pugga Wugga? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that word there, that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, where I let things like books and reading fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I'll just shove my hand into your mouth and go, shh. That's I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip right onto Yuri's lap. I treat her like she's Santa Claus. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just, I don't want you to. Get the fuck away from me. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting or anything. Alright. She turns her head to me and goes, "Get the fuck up! I can't sit here and focus with your presence." I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Yep, I was right. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I'm really tired. Like I said, I spent the last couple hours recording that one video, and I'm really mad that it went all to waste like that, man. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Fuck! Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, and hold my book more between the two of them. I don't know why, but I was just picturing he just fucking, like, flips the desk at her. I don't know why. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? I'm not making that noise. Just turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted. I had a stroke for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. She just tears the page away from me and makes me put up with it. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. It kind of sucks that I'm not as interested in Yuri as I am with everybody else. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses a lot of all the things that she says and does. I think this is re-repeating what happens in the second part of the game, like after Sayori dies. Because, like, weirdly enough, though, in that part, it, like, keeps dragging me away to, like, Yuri, even though I make poems for Natsuki. So maybe when I make poems for Yuri that time, maybe it'll drag me with Natsuki, because I kind of want to see what happens there. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But Pugga Wugga, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ooh, that's so embarrassing that you'd think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh! We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Now that I made poems for Yuri, maybe she'll actually read them, because she used to be like, oh, I want to be alone, and she wouldn't even show me what she has to offer. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be fun to read with you tomorrow after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Miss Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, we're gonna go Yuri, so I can skip through everything else. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. I don't know why I'm picturing it. It's so stupid. I imagine her eyes like turn all like white, like she's being lit up from the inside. She's like, exceptional. What was that? I did the fucking noise. It got me roped back into it. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up kind of covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? I don't. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. No, I just have an overactive imagination, and I got really high when I wrote that poem. Well, it's a huge compliment coming from you. I'm kidding, I don't. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or not to Natsuki. Probably Sayori. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Have we seen this one before? I think so. Yeah, I flicker back. Sorry if I have such terrible. I can't read. I can't read. This is why I'm failing English class. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. I hate cursive. But it took you a long time to read. It's because I'm dyslexic. Well, I just don't read script very often. I'm not actually dyslexic. That's kind of rude to say. But it's a joke. I'm kind of offensive. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. I don't. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really distracted. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Please don't write longer poems. Please make them short. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest. I can't. I can't read. I can't read, dude. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ooh. Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Pugga. You fucking moron. Really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, you fucking moron. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In the case, perhaps the subject of this poem is only symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from ya. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Pugga. Me too. Alright, time to skip through everybody else, because I don't give a damn. Although I do kind of care about Sayori now. I feel so bad. Hi, Monica. You're still spooky. Well, here we go with this argument again. We're gonna go with Yuri, Natsuki. You're right that I like your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be swimming. Okay. Stick up for Yuri because... Yeah. Alright. You remember we already did that. I saved and went back and we already looked at that, so it's not like I... You know. Daydream probably. God damn it. Unending. Anxiety. Heaven sent. After image. Misfortune would probably be Sayori's. Ambient probably, yeah. Uncontrollable. Treasure maybe? Oh, not Sayori. Whirlwind, yeah. Incongruent. No, god damn it. Vivacious, yeah. Philosophy. Unstable? Yeah. Massacre. Depression would probably be Sayori's. I'm doing this without the guide this time, so that's why I'm not getting all of them. Destiny. Intellectual. Alright. That's good. That was good. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Why am I reading this? I forgot. That scared me a little bit. I don't know why. Sorry. I don't want to... Damn it. Come on. Let's get to Yuri. Alright. There we go. Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. I want to feel your body heat again. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. I was gonna make like a bad sexual joke, like I always do. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. I'm a fucking cup holder! Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. I get Imagine she plugs it in and she like electrocutes herself. She dies right there on the floor. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? She is, like, dropping a lot of hints that she's like, come on, stay with me. But if she really wanted me to be with her so badly, first of all, sound the most appealing. Second, why didn't she just code in her own little, like, picture or whatever? Because she had one, obviously, at the end of the game. And then make all the words go around her. She could have done that and I would have been stuck with her. She didn't have to kill everybody. That's... Monica, please mind your business for once. Jesus Christ. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Pugga in club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Pugga. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I'm picturing it in my head. And she goes out there like 5 seconds after me. So I follow her. Turn right to look at the water fountain. She's just sitting there with her fucking head in the wall like a woodpecker. Just like, I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, get your head out of the wall. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. See, I don't like siding with Yuri this whole time. I don't like it. Pugga, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Womp womp. Yuri lifts her head. Pugga with you. Can we fuck? Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill the water pitcher up, I throw it all over her to make her soaking wet. We return to the classroom. Pugga, do you like oolong tea? I like Master Oogway. That doesn't even... I saw the double O's and that's what I thought of. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Who the fuck says very well? I've never heard anybody say very well. Like, I've never been, like, asked by a teacher, like, what's 2 plus 2? And I'm like, 4. And they're like, very well. Like, who says that? Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on anything, on tea or anything. Hew. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out that's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Pugga. Get off my dick. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Pugga, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Because of my huge tits. And why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Groove my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because I imagine, like, my character is just sitting there, like, staring at her boobs. Just like, yeah, I wonder why that is. And then looks back up at her. She seems like she would probably be taller than me in real life. Hold on. Let's look up her height. Do I have my phone up? Yeah. Let's look up her height really quick, because I want to know if she's taller than me, because I'm not the tallest dude in the world. I'm honestly rather short for, like, where I'm at. Yuri Doki Literature Club. Alright. How tall do you guys think she is? Oh, she's 5'5". I'm taller than her, then. Damn. I definitely would have thought she would have been taller. Huh. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, she's 5'5". For the record, I'm 5'9", I think. I'm like 5'9" or 5'8". I always forget, but you can kind of see that I'm kind of short compared to a lot of people. It's most likely because of your posture. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. And not terribly huge tits. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Because of my posture and not boobs. I'll go ahead and get the book. I've retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Oh, wait. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yeah, I remember what happens here. As in sync, we assume the same reading postures. Is this the same thing? Are we going to the same thing now? I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but just being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not even holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't actually touch her chest. Do it. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Yeah, she's not noticed anything. Do it. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. I'm sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Get as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. It's really good, though. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Look at how pretty that lighting is. That's what I was thinking about. That's why I didn't talk for a second. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and shove it down her fucking throat. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. She's just like, ah! Ah! But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just get fed by a 5'8" male? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Pugga, you touch my fucking mouth with chocolate again and I'll rip your fucking eyes out. Sorry. I guess I should have done that. I love just putting my own spin on their fucking text, or like what they say. I don't know why. It's what it's what I do to entertain myself while we're doing this. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. Well, you were just helping. It's something that friends do. I don't feed my friends because I'm scared he'll bite my finger. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of... Yeah, I would never feed my friend food unless I was throwing it in his mouth. Like, he'll be like, ah, and I'll throw a pretzel at him or something. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. I'll keep feeding you, you fucking princess. I miss Natsuki. Situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. That was really sudden. It scared me pretty bad. Ooh-ah! Ah! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Pugga, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Fuck you, Monica. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. If you went home with me, I could take care of your cups. I'm sorry. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Obviously, Yuri. See what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Pugga? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Palms are sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me horny. Really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people will just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't even respond to that. I have no friends. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the Pug Out today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. Alright. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is well fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge, probably. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend, I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A wish of blood. Wait, a rush of blood. Classic something conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I don't get it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. You can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a little bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual habits. So those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Pugga? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individual. I can't fucking read. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. Might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Pugga. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Feel it. Feel it in me. Feel it in my heart. Never thought I'd feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Yay! Monica! Alright, let's run through all this. I just remembered we also get to see that entire sequence where instead of baking... Off to Natsuki. I bet you guys heard my door open just then. Well, I can admit that's better than the last one. How me? Alright. Again, we've already seen all this, so... it's not like it really matters. Yeah. Now that I think about it, she does say it does switch. Does it switch between the two? I don't know. Yuri and Natsuki. I want to pick this. Let's do it, why not? Walking in with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I'd feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Are you sure you're not the one in love with her? Damn. That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know. This is so sad. Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Interesting. So I didn't do much. Alright. Eternity. Variance. Intellectual. Tragedy. Damn it! Agonizing. Unstable. Unrequited. What does that word mean? Vivacious. Portrait? Yeah. Meager. Analysis. Unending. Anger? How is anger a Natsuki word? Disarray. Secretive, maybe? Yeah. Breathe. Existence. Entropy. Crimson. Heaven sent. Alright. Cool. I like how I can speed through those now. Alright, we're gonna skip a little bit. I don't want to miss... Yeah, we talked to Monica. Wait. Oh. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Just looking at the gun show. If you couldn't tell, I kissed my bicep. In any case, I guess you were right. I totally just lied. I don't have biceps. I'm like a twig. I'm literally a twig. I'm a twig. Call that Pug Out twig. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. That's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been just friends for a long time. That's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Pugga Wugga, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside of her head. She may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too, and I also feel some concern for her, but in your case it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Ah, damn it. Alright. That was a really short segment there. Pugga Wugga, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I feel the passion you've put into these poems. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something, and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh. Pugga Wugga, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people you want to fall in love with, or people you just want to make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Pugga Wugga. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Pugga Wugga. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. So rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer and closer. Closer and closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, he raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. So you fell in love with a ghost. That's pretty weird. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I will be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, the Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. I'll frame it and put it on my wall. My mom will ask me, what's that poem doing up there? I'm going to say, a pretty girl gave it to me. Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. It is so fucking hard to record in my house. My brother just walked in here, opened the door, looked at my TV, and then walked out. Come on, dude. Can I just be left alone? Just want to be alone. Don't get it. Oh, wait. What did she say? Oh, no. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Oh, yeah, because Yuri would skip me if I did. I wonder if I mix it up. What if I made one for Sayori, one for Yuri, one for Natsuki? Dude, I just want to keep playing this game and just see what happens. It's nice, I guess. You go away. Okay. Alright, we gotta go with Yuri this time. Well, I'll probably be most useful for helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri then, Pugawugga. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. Maybe horny. Dude, there's something wrong with me. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Pugawugga? No. I have no artistic ability. Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? Didn't even do anything. No, that's not how I meant it at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Pugawugga picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. Nothing to do with that thing that I do for that event will compare to it. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. Sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. I can actually relate to that. I am so bad at cheering someone up It's terrible. I cannot. I hate it when people come to me for like help or whatever, because it's like I am not the best person for it. But I'm beginning to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a perfect time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I added a perfect in there, and I don't think that was there, so my bad. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Ah, I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. Start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house and I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. Turns out her dad beats her too. That's so fucked up. I can't say stuff like that. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Pugwaga. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. Yuri, you're forgetting... Yeah, I read Yuri as... or Yur as Yuri. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. Telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight in my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Is it too early for that? The only time will tell, but until then I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, can't wait. Alright, and then we have to talk to Sayori. It's already Sunday. Thinking, Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Meanly, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I already learned. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Because what Sayori said and what Monica said. Yeah, alright, let's get through this, because I already saw this. God damn it. Let's look through what I missed. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? It's so hard. It's so hard to record in my room. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I get everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Haha. Yeah, I burned everything before you came over, so... It's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which is in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She has both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if she's making sure she's keeping track of them. You imagine she like opens it up and there's like thousands of condoms in the desk. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. That's what I'm going to start calling tits now. Atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting and aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense. I guess that's the best way to put it. If you hear that clicking in the background, like the sound, hold on. That, I'm fidgeting with a Wii Motion Plus in my left hand. I don't know why, I just found it, like, on my bed desk that I use, and I've been messing with it. So if you hear the clicking, sorry, that's just me fidgeting. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to lighten the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? I stick it in my asshole. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Oh, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, though, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Here he takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. This is not that funny. I don't know what I'm laughing at. I'm picturing it. It looks like a dick. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions. It helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer. Your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah, what will those be used for? Yeah, well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It'd also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, yes, I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? We couldn't make it if we tried. Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Pugga Wugga. You can write any characters you want. Please, let me put butthole on a paper. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? Ugh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. What the fuck? I'm just laughing like, it's funny how scared you are to share your feelings. It's so funny. It's funny seeing you in a cowardice state. You coward. You nervous Nelly. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. She jams the blade into my hand, letting me hold it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. Uh-oh. Holy shit. I just turned around at my window. It's raining really hard all of a sudden. Wow. Okay. Sorry, that sidetracked me a little bit. Wow. There might be a rainbow because it's like really sunny out too, which is weird, but it's like actually thundering and lightning and shit. I just heard it. Damn. Okay. Anyway, I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Pugga Wugga, you fucking idiot! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. I was gonna make a joke like that. I'm not even joking. I was gonna be like, she licks the blood off my finger. Oh, jeez. Oh, that is gross. That's worse than licking the frosting off a Natsuki. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instantly pull my hand back. Uh-oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a little stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. This is fucking weird. Stop! Pugga Wugga! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Pugga Wugga. Get the fuck out of my house. You don't call me weird in my own house. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress in the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected. It will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tables, dropping them into the cups. Tablets! It's not tables! Wait a minute. So, I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Was she cutting herself again? So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'd be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. Sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. No, baking's probably better. Off topic, but my buddy, Sack, we call him Big Sexy, so I'm going to refer to him as only Big Sexy from now on. But Big Sexy made these oatmeal raisin cookies, like from complete scratch, and they were the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Like, no shit, Big Sexy's cookies are the best on the planet. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have for fun. In fact, I don't usually want to. I just like it when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things a little bit better. A little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way think about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experiences with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. If the paint is white, I'm gonna laugh really hard. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with a towel. Something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to me much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural. I can't read. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. I am. I hate art. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Or walk her out the front door. I wonder where, like, my parents are. Like, in the game. Like, do I have a mom and dad? Probably only a mom. I don't have a dad. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. So let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I can't say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. To stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Pugga. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Okay. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Hi, Pugga. Sayori. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Pugga. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? Oh, okay, we already saw this. You'll always be my dearest friend. Oh, jeez. Okay. That's terrifying. Okay. So now we're going to keep going on. We're going to keep doing Yuri's poems because I didn't continue with the Sayori stuff last time because of the, because she's just not in the game anymore. So I figured there's no point. So we'll continue on and see what happens if we just keep going with Yuri. Kind of scared now because it's dark in my room and I'm scared. Ooh. Oh, this is different. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermediate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. I don't know what that means. That's scary. I don't like that, man. Alright. This should be pretty easy. Yeah, this is pretty... Oh, You would think if I enjoyed Natsuki the most, I would know all of her words, and I don't. Broken, yeah. Crimson. So I wonder, is Yuri still gonna like pull me away? Or will it be like Natsuki that's all weird? Explode, yeah. Marriage. Marriage is a cute word? I feel like it's not. I'm so into this game. Okay. I'm not into the game anymore. That got me. I kind of forgot that happened. I'm sorry. That's why I'm quiet. I'm really scared now. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange. What happened to her face? Okay. Stop it. Get out of the way. Okay. 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 I'm sorry. Whew. Sorry, I'm clicking through because I want to see if anything different happens. Just gets in the book. Yeah, let's see. Is the book different? Okay. What? The screen definitely tilts. That doesn't seem to be the case here. Okay. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks the same as... Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. I think, yeah, this looks like the same thing. That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, stop the bookstore. I was having to buy 2 of them. Okay, let's see what the story is about. Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markarth. That's the same thing. I'm just looking. Yeah, that's the same. Basically, yeah. I don't remember what it's about, but it definitely wasn't about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. People trapped it. Yeah, it was definitely different. This is the same thing that happened, but... Okay, we've seen this before. Wait. Okay. Yeah, we had all this happen. Why can't I show my poem to Yuri? Oh, because she ran off. I forgot. Wait, what happened? What happened? What happened? What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Okay. Okay, we're fine here. Hi, Monica. I'm being quiet because my mom just came downstairs. It's going ooh in my head. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys. Over the last couple of days, while I've been trying to combobulate all of this together, I saw that there's mods for the game. And I thought it might be kind of fun to try out some of these mods. So, if you know any good ones, let me know. But it looked pretty awesome. Yeah, this is all the same. Yuri. Hi. Good. Okay. Yeah, I remember all this. Alright. Carry on my wayward son. Should I click it? I probably shouldn't have clicked it. I don't know why I clicked it. I don't know why I clicked it. I don't know why I clicked it. I'm sorry. I'm scared. Disarray. This is different. Anger? Crimson, I know is one. Fogget? Infinite? Okay. Stop it! Okay. This isn't fun. This isn't fun anymore. This isn't fun anymore. This isn't fun anymore. This isn't fun anymore. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I hate this. Okay, yeah, fine. It's just be completely fine. Nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. Yep. If it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still. Oh, good, yeah. Just snap back to reality whenever the hell you want to. And okay. Yeah, it seems like everything's the same, just like with a few more weird glitches. Okay. Yeah. And she has the thing where she's cutting herself. Oh. Okay. That sent chills down my spine. Let's see what you've written for today. Here's yours though. Do you like it? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even... Sonia, I really want to try giving you more imagery. It makes me so happy. It's so amazing. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Wheel. Oh, good. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. It's fine. Okay. I really hope this isn't the play with me part. Okay. We're okay. Yeah, I'm helping you, don't worry. Okay. No! Why did it skip? Are you fucking kidding me? Can I load? Oh my! Why did it skip? The last one didn't fucking skip. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Can I like go back to the history and look? Oh, my fucking shit. I'm gonna check something. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone. I've been playing through a little bit more of this, just kind of going through, trying to get back to where we were, because I really want to see that poem. Now, when I was going through the first, this is the second poem, so this is right after, like, the weird part where it zooms in on Natsuki and Yuri, and Monika pops up right in front of you, like, right in your face. So it's right after that part, and this is the second poem I'm writing. So the first one, I was doing the words for Yuri, and her thing was jumping up and down, and out of the corner of my eye, I see this, like, crazy, weird-looking face, and it goes away in a split second. It, like, because I'm sitting here alone playing this, it sent chills down my spine. It was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen, and I didn't know how to record it because I didn't have my recording on, which I really should have, so I can actually, like, edit and cut stuff out, but I just didn't want to like have more clips than I needed to, or have extra space that I didn't need to. So we are now back to the second poem, and I'm going to keep you guys on for this one, so that way you can see if it happens, and that way you can see the pure fear that I had in my initial part. So let's go. I don't know, clumsy me. It's gonna make me sound like I'm crazy now. Memories is a Natsuki word? No, it's not. We didn't get the weird, crazy jumble of letters, did we? So that's like a random occurrence? Okay, well now I just seem like a liar, thanks game. Damn it. I was hoping it would do it again. Yeah, she's doing this again. Alright, we're gonna skip through all this. It's after the poems, right? Okay. We'll be good, we're not gonna miss this time. Okay, yep, go away, go away, go away. Yep, I'll help you out, don't worry. I'm being really quiet because I'm like really scared. Alright. No. Oh, I fucking screwed it. I screwed it up again. I don't... That was different. And you know what's stupid? I didn't do the thing. I didn't save it beforehand. I'm going to throw something out the window. You know what? You guys can come with me so we can do this again, because if I want to see if that thing will pop up again. We'll go through this fast, don't worry. But I really want that to pop up for you guys so you can see that kind of crazy shit that happens. Oh man, that was genuinely terrifying. But now knowing that you guys are here with me while we go through this. Yep, same one. Alright, now let's hope she does it again, because it was really, really scary. Climax, yep. Oh, memories is really her. Damn it. Come on, please do it. Come on, man. I didn't want it to make it seem like I'm crazy. Because I'm not. I know what I saw. Is my brother really listening to XXX Tentacion in my room? Or in his room? It didn't do it. Are you kidding me? You actually have got to be kidding me. I'm so mad right now that it didn't do it. It was literally a one-time occurrence, and now never again it's going to do it. That's annoying, man. That is really annoying, because I'm not crazy. Alright, here we go again. Yuri. 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 Hi. There we go. Let them do that. And then we'll save right when we get to the poem. Yeah, right here. Right here. This time we won't miss it. Alright, maybe she'll do it here. Contamination. Incongruent. Vitality. Massacre. Sensation? I don't want to trigger that again, so we're not going to do that. I want to see her if I can get her to do the thing. Intellectual. Infallible. Heaven sent. Frightening. That's what it was. It was frightening. Existence. Grief. Inferno. Unstable. Flee. Yes. Imagination. Entropy. Fantasy maybe? No. Oh, damn it. Uncontrollable. And dark, probably. Yeah, and she doesn't do it again. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. I'm gonna save right here. Alright. We're gonna skip. I'm spooked. I am officially spooked. Because I don't know if I'm crazy or not. Yeah, you go away. Let's get through all this. Yep, I'll help you. For sure. That's the wheel one. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. I did it again. Let me guess. Am I not allowed to read it? Yeah. Alright. Now we're here. I'm not skipping. I actually clicked through everything to make sure I don't miss it. Let's go. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me, asks me about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown, cooks, gives me privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins on the couch, is too tired to notice me, is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. That might be a Sayori, or not a Sayori, a Natsuki poem. What if that is like Natsuki's poem? Okay, that's creepy. Because it's not even like scary that it's like a real thing that could happen. Like an abusive father like that, man. That is terrifying. Oh, good. Back here again. Now I'm kind of scared. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh no. Well, now we gotta... Oh, damn it. Graveyard I know is one of hers. Inferno is one. Uncanny. Massacre. Melancholy. Despise. Yeah, that's one. Misery is probably family, maybe? No. Horror. Destiny. Determination. Crimson. Grief. Infallible. Do we want to trigger this again? Let's do it. Okay. Just see if something new happens. Secretive. Uncontrollable. Disaster. Cool. Hi! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, no, thanks very much. Hold this for a second. Sure. Sorry. I'm just reading through, making sure. I want to get only the new stuff. I don't want to, sort through, going through all of this stupid stuff, that we've already seen before. 10 minutes past here, so I wouldn't take. And she's going to be cutting herself. Yeah, we know. We know. What? Okay. Wait, how did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been. I hope it really... Oh, I'm sorry. That scared the shit out of me so bad. I genuinely have such bad goosebumps right now. Okay. That scared the living shit out of me. I can't read right now. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. Then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Pugga, is it just me or has Monica acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Please don't. I just want to stay here. No, I don't want to. Just the two of us. We couldn't make it if we tried. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody interfere with our reading time. Nobody make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay. Oh, she's fading in. Good. Good. That's not the scariest thing I've ever seen. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. Monica, please save me. I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artist stands. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Hugga. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore, because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Well, she's right there. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school, and read together, eat together, sleep together. That's fun. That's fun. Doesn't sound that's on for Earth. I can't read. It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get to and I can't read that. I've been patiently waiting for years from now. Will you do that with me, Pugga? Will. Okay. Okay. So something does happen if you do Yuri. That was genuinely the most, haunting thing I've ever seen. Let's go talk to her. Finally. Yuri holds my phone. I love it. I love everything about it. Pugga, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Pugga. Never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? It is. Yuri holds my phone to her chest. I feel like I'm going to throw up. That scared me so badly. I don't know why. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cut. Okay, yeah. We heard that. We heard that before. I could never play this by myself. Yeah. And she's gonna stare at me weirdly. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna vomit. Me too. Me too, man. Does Natsuki do the same thing? Did she give me the note? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. Was with you too. It's not like I wanted to read it anyways. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Is this the same poem? Okay. Okay. You know everything. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Pugga? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Yep. Just okay. Did that happen before? I don't remember. Yep, let's play Just Monica Literature Club. Don't say I didn't warn you, Pugga. Yes. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how... I don't know what that is. Feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though. So I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Okay. Okay, everyone. Stagnating air. Yeah, I can feel some stagnating air. Fucking. This is so much scarier. I miss Natsuki so much. It's not even funny. I'm so petrified right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Like, I'm more quiet. I'm not upbeat. I can't make jokes. Oh, I was trying to hit Yuri. I completely forgot that happens. Promise that'll be fun on Sunday. Okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair giving us all the time. What a shameful thing to do. Isn't this where she kills herself? Oh, her eyes went crazy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we remember this. Where she just wants to spend all the time, and then Monica, hey, Pugwugga, Yuri is really something, isn't she? That is so... I'm hearing weird noises. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Pugwugga, there's no speed... Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. We couldn't make it if we tried. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Well, there's really something wrong with me, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't feel nice to have someone care about you so much. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore. Pugwugga! I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Pugwugga, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open, crawl inside of you. I want you out of myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Pugwugga. Tell me you want to be my lover. You want to get with my friends? Do you accept my confession? Yes, because we didn't last time. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. What? Why? Why'd you do that? Why did 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 she do that? I said yes. I said yes. You guys saw that. I said yes. Why did she do that? Is there really no way out of that either? I wonder why. I was hoping for like something really interesting to happen. Especially with after I did everything for her. Damn it. Alright, man. I guess nothing else happens. So, again, while I was researching, like, I found those mods and stuff that we could do. I know of 2 other endings. I don't know what they are, because luckily Steam has, like, that option where you can, like, it'll blur out stuff that it'll, like, tell you what happens. So, I think one ending... Oh, it's festival time while you got here before me. I thought I was... and then she throws up. Blech. That's disgusting. I'm here to talk about what happened. Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Does anything happen now? Okay. So basically, while we're running through this looks like it's all the same. So, I think you can... There was... Sorry, I'm thinking back. I'm just so scared I can't, like, process entirely. So, there's one where you have to delete Monica right at the start of the game. I think. So you delete Monica first. Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi. Welcome to the Little Literature Club. And then I think there's one where you... Like... I don't know what the other one... I forgot what the other one was, but I remember that... Oh! There's another one I just remembered. It's not the second one I was thinking of. But... do you actually go by Shelp or something? Okay, yeah, so it's still the same name. But... Ah, man. I'm going on a blank right now. Oh, you have to get every picture in the game. So, like, any times where, like, it moves down to a different angle. So, like, when you put chocolate in Yuri's mouth, that's a different angle. Or, like, the part where you pin Natsuki to the ground. That is all different stuff. So you have to go through and get all of that in one save file by, like, saving and then loading to it. And then that should give you a different ending. So, we'll definitely have to do that. We're going to get all these endings. This is going to be a long-ass video. If you've probably already seen it, it's probably like 2 hours or so. I don't know how long it is right now. Guys, just over to kill yourself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Can I? Skip. Oh, you actually cannot skip her. What happens if I just go and delete her like right now while she's talking? Because I wonder if she says anything new now. Yeah, we're gonna keep clicking through and we're gonna get and see if she says anything new, and if she does, then that'll be cool, and if not, I'll just uninstall the game. And now that we've gotten through everybody's endings, we can start trying to do like I don't know what we'll try to do next. We'll see what happens. Are all the other girls just programmed? It's torture. It's more than that. Wow. Man, this game is so good. So good. I don't know if I brought that up before. Like, this is amazing. Whoever made this, Dan Salvato, like, shout out to you, man. That is just awesome. However he did it, like, wherever he got the idea for this for, it's just amazing. It's genuinely just so haunting to go through the game again. Like, when it makes you loop around after Sayori dies. To loop around again and do it all without her, but the game slowly starts glitching more and more. That is so terrifying. Like, and it's not like scary, like just jump scares, rah, 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 or whatever. It's like actually like, it gives you that chill up your spine to truly scare you a little bit. It's awesome. That is just so awesome. It's an awesome game. Yep. I'm in love with you. Huh, no shit. Oh man. I hope you all had a great start to your holiday season, by the way. I don't think I said that yet, because when I started, making these clips, like, this has been a couple of weeks that I've been trying to do this, because I just can't ever get to it because of school. So, like, it was November when I started doing this. Now it's December, and I don't know when I'm getting this video out, because I don't know how long it's all going to take me to get endings and stuff, so, you know, we'll try. Right now I have school in the morning. I just didn't feel tired yet, so yeah. I'm up here playing Doki Doki, and I'm not going to be able to go to sleep because I'm going to be thinking about Yuri. You're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. Yeah, I know I'm playing on Steam. It's so cool, dude. It's so cool how it can detect this kind of stuff. That is so awesome. Gave me an easy way out. That's so... man. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. I don't. There's only one way to find out, right? Just click through this real fast. Hi. Did you write a good poem today? I spammed through one word. I'm so thoughtful, right? So thoughtful. Will you please read it? Happy end. Yep. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. What about you? I don't want to break the fourth wall. I just think it would have been... it's so cool. Like, also when I was going through it again, I was just kind of like clicking through. There's that one poem where it's like talking about like the flickering colors, and then it's like delete her right at the end, where it just sits there for a second, that stares at her. No text, no music, no nothing. And then boom, it keeps going. It's so just like... it's so good, man. It's so awesome. It's so awesome, man. Just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, we'll just see if she says something new, and if she starts like going into stuff we've already... Sorry about that, my brother walked in, so now we're back, and she did start saying something else. So I can't help but wonder how things would be different if the game just gave me a route in the first place. I think I'd end up forcing you onto my route anyway. It has less to do with me not having a route and more to do with me knowing that nothing is real. I think the only difference would be that I may not have needed to take such drastic measures to be with you. Maybe the rest of the club would still be around. Not that it really matters. It all lost its meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. Alright. Let's get one more cool little dialogue option out of her. Because it does look like she says different stuff now. It does say she always has something new to talk about, which is really cool. You guys doing good? I probably said that in one of my previous clips, but you guys doing good? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're enjoying this series as much as I have, because dating games and horror just was never something I thought would go together. So it's kind of interesting. I guess Sucker for Love was kind of a horror game. With how weird that one was. Oh. Hey, what's your favorite color? Blue. Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Pugga Wugga? Just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Hee. That's creepy. Alright. Let me go restart the game. I'll be right back. Alright, back again at the first, beginning sequence. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a good ending, quote-unquote. I have the guide pulled up here. So, basically, what we have to do for this ending is get every picture. I brought this up earlier, like every CG, I guess is what they're called, for every character. So, or not every character, like every single one in the game. So every picture that's not like this, where I'm reading literally what it says here. So every picture that's not just like how Sayori's just artwork on top of another picture, if it is not that, we need that. So what we are going to do first is basically go through all of Sayori's stuff first, and then we go to Yuri, and then we're going to do Natsuki. So here we go. We're going to speed through this real quick. And it says write perfect poems, so I'm going to make sure I do not mess this up this time. Okay. I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible. Okay, so I messed up previously on this. I just had to repeat, because what you're supposed to do when you get to this poem is you are supposed to save it so you can come back here after you get the other ones. Because you have to do all of this in a single save slot. So basically you go through all of Sayori stuff, and then once you hug her, you come back to do Yuri, and then you continue on. So let me get done with this poem really quick, and then we'll be back. There we go. Alright, I did it right that time. Now we're going to skip through all this. And then our first picture is that one there. And then I think it says we always want to choose Sayori first for this sequence. Hold on. Check this out real quick. Yep, always choose Sayori first. Yeah, and then once we get up to the fight, it'll be help me Sayori as the option, obviously. You literally just want to pick Sayori for everything, which we've already done. Maybe an hour or two ago. However long this video turns out, because this is insane. This is a real juggernaut here. It's crazy. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna go and do this poem real quick. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy. Oh, startled me a little bit. I can't always forget about that slap. Oh, man. That's the second one, by the way. That's our second picture we need. Alright, and then we pick Sayori first. Like always. I wish there was an option that, like, lets you see, like, poems and stuff. That'd make That would have made me a little bit easy. It would have been easier a little bit ago when we were trying to get that secret poem. Oh. Okay. Trying to figure something out here for this ending. Okay. And we're still gonna walk home with Sayori, obviously. Alright. Well, this is our third and final poem here, so let me go do this. Okay, there. Got it. Now we're gonna skip all the way through this. I should show my poem through first. Sayori, obviously. You know, I'm sad to see this game go, but I am much more happy to be done doing everything. Because this has been a project. Which you can see just by the length of this video. It's insane. Yep. Just think of the club, okay? So who do I pick here? Doesn't matter who the player chooses to help during the weekend, although it's recommended to take the route of whoever is chosen after Sayori's to avoid confusion. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do Natsuki. Because, I don't know. Because we'll be able to do all of Yuri's stuff next. And then, you know, then Natsuki will be a little bit quicker. These parts are so slow here, I don't know what to do while we're waiting. There we go. Alright. Then once we do this, you'll see that... Let me click through this real quick. You'll see that now we will jump into this picture, and this will be our final little things here. And then after we go through the entire like little sequence here, we gotta go. Come on. There we go. Alright. We'll release each other, and then you do this. Settings. Load. Go all the way back to writing a poem. Oh. My bad. So if you, whatever picture you choose next, like, or whatever weekend you go to help with, you have to, you gotta go there. So we're gonna do Natsuki this time, which will be easy. I'm really good with Natsuki. So I'm gonna do this real fast, and I will be back. Oh, boy, that was difficult. That took way longer than it needed to. Alright, here we go. We got this. We got this here. See, there's our second, and that's one of the next ones. We go Natsuki first. Between Natsuki and Sayori, it's really difficult. I don't know who to go with. Let me know in the comments below who do you like more. Maybe even Yuri or Monica. Depends on if you're freaky. Which, if you're into that, cool, but like... I don't know. One of them killed themselves over you. The other one killed everybody else over you. Alright, then we go Natsuki. Easy peasy. Alright. I'll be back in a second once this is over. Wow. That one was a lot easier. I sped through that one. That one probably was done in like 30 seconds. I knew exactly what I was doing there. That one was stupid easy. Oh, this is the one. Oh, look at her eyes. Screwing up there. Natsuki. Monica. Tired. I'm so tired. Alright. Well, sadly, we have to pick this one. Alright. I'll be back in a second again once I'm done with this. Alright. Guess who's back? Back again. Here we go. Natsuki. There we go. All done there. I don't know why I hit Yuri F before Monica. Usually I go Monica, Yuri, and Sayori. I just realized that it's uneven. There's 5 of us in this room, and like when we all share poems, it's usually like a duo. So one person is just gonna be sitting to the side like da 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 da. So that's kind of funny. Alright, and then we already got this one, so we don't need... I just picked her because we're doing the Natsuki route, so then finally we'll have to do Yuri, and then we'll go to... I guess it's called Act 2. So, yeah, and then we have to go You'll Always Be My Dearest Friend for this part. Okay, okay. I don't need to go too far. I don't want to go too far. After we do that, we're going to load, come back here. There we go. Alright. I'm going to be right back again to do Yuri. Holy shit, hers was easy. I'd say that was even easier than the Natsuki one we just did a little bit ago. Alright, there we go. One of our last CGs we need. Always got to go Yuri first. Then we go Monica. So you can see this is pretty easy. The hardest part is just doing these poems because they kind of take a while. If it was only like 10 words per each of those, it'd be a lot simpler, but 20. Alright, and then we gotta run Yuri. Here we go. Alright. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to do this really quick. There we go. Finished up there, and now we should only have one more poem. And you know what? As a celebration of our final ever poem we have to make, let's do it together. Let's do our final poem. That's one of our last ones. Gotta go Yuri. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I've been having to do for each of these poems every time we go into it, because why not? It's our last one. Unless we do our modded playthrough, like that I really want to do. I think we're going to do that, because I don't think I've ever seen somebody play a modded Doki Doki Literature Club. So it could be very, very fun to do that, because I'd be, pretty early to that. Because I'm not trying to take somebody's ideas, because I don't know if somebody has. But I know that I've never seen one, because I was, researching all this beforehand to make sure this was okay, and I did not see anybody talk about a modded playthrough. Alright. Let's do our final thing. So with hers are really easy. I just kind of do, like, the biggest words and make sure it's not, like, a Sayori word, because Sayori sometimes has some big ones. So is existence one? Yeah, existence is one. I think sensation's one. Yeah, sensation's one. Sensation. Whirlwind is one of hers. Judgment's one of hers. Contamination's one of hers. Graveyard's one of hers. Uncontrollable's one of hers. I think Despise is one. The Despise one? Yeah, Despise is one. Inferno, Effulgent, Vivacious, After Image, Determination. Is Heaven Sent one? Yeah, Heaven Sent's one. Ambient might be one. Yeah, Ambient's one. Unrestrained, Vertigo, and Intellectual. Oh, one more. Vitality. Alright, there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, we'll speed through this really quick. And then... Okay. Go to Yuri first. I'm looking to see what we do, like, after Sayori dies. Players can play through it however they... Okay. Keep in mind that this event is going to be pretty jarring, so okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm making sure I know what I'm doing here. Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay. I know what we're doing. Okay. Sorry for that little bit of silence there. Now I know what we're doing, and now I know we can get this rolling. So our final CG we will need is, I think Monica's, never mind, but she will be our final ones for this act. And that should be all of them. And then, sorry Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. And there's my dogs barking. Alright, well it's weird when that's sped up. Alright, then we start a new game. Hit skip. And it said it didn't matter for what poems we pick. So we're just kinda gonna do top left. Oh. I think I gotta... Oh. Okay, we've seen that one. I will be right back. Okay, there we go. Just had to go let my stepdad in. So let's just kind of... I'm trying to do Yuri stuff to see if we can get that scary face down here. So hers is going to be really easy, especially now that Sayori isn't here. Makes it really easy for Yuri's words. Because all of, you gotta look out for, the sad stuff for Sayori, but all of Sayori's words gets divvied up between them, and then it makes it really easy for all of Yuri's words, because just any big word, pretty much, is all hers. Except for this one, is a piece? No. Okay. Doesn't really matter, though. Haven't seen, unending. Okay, we didn't get it yet. Hopefully we'll get it in a little bit, though. Be really cool if we could get it. I would be super happy. Yeah, and then this all doesn't matter because we already got pretty much the words that we, or the pictures that we needed. Alright, now that Yuri's back, you can see my poem. I made it for you. I'm thinking about something. I wonder what would happen. Oh, yeah. I wonder what would happen. Alright, hear me out. If we gave, a half and half poem, half Yuri, half Natsuki. Maybe just go with, a random one. Alright, let's try to get this now. After image. Disaster. Atone. Incongruent. Incapable. Extraordinary. Oh, what? That's hers? Oh, whatever. Marriage. What? Uncontrollable. Melancholy. Contamination. Not clicking that this time. Broken? Yeah, there it is. We got it. Alright, you guys definitely saw that. It looked like the Joker. It still freaked me out. You saw it that time. You saw that weird-ass face pop up. Alright. We got it, though. Finally, yes. Alright, cool. I'm really happy we got that. Because that genuinely scared me so bad, and I wanted to make sure I'm not crazy. But now you guys saw it, and you know I'm not crazy. Alright. Yeah. I feel so much... I feel better now. I feel better. I'm like, yeah. Got the shit scared out of me. Yeah. Oh. Forgot about that. I don't feel better anymore. I don't feel better anymore. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. Remember, just speeding through this. Speeding through this. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah, get away. Okay. I kind of want to see this. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh, man. Okay, that was probably the same one. I did want to kind of look over it again. Okay, here we go. Judgment, melancholy, misery, depression, excitement. Oh, that's hers again, I forgot. Unstable, grief, pleasure? Yep. Incapable, starscape, horror, uncontrollable, waterfall. Oh, that's hers, damn it. Alright, see if we can get the face again. Bet you we don't. I bet we don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're down there. Fun. Fun, 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 fun. How fun is that? Okay. There we go. Oh no, I wrote it for Yuri again. We're gonna get the little, like, white eye thing that scared the shit out of me last time. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that shit always scares me. There we go. Alright. Just Monica Literature Club we're at. Yep. Oh! Okay, that's different. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. That's weird. Alright. Can I hit somebody else? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Monica. Sorry. For sure. There we go. Yep. Have fun. Yep. So, a fun fact I read through is that when they put this game on PlayStation, they had to change your blood to, like, black because the blood was, like, unsettling. So they made it black, and I think that makes it even scarier. It's a spooky-ass game, dude. I go quiet because this genuinely scares me so bad. I get chills down my spine. I've probably said that a lot in these last couple of videos. Where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. Okay. I couldn't find my mouse for a second. I wonder if there's a way to, like, actually click through all of this. Or if it would just take so long. Okay. And then here we go. Now, supposedly what should happen is this might be a little bit different, but we're basically just going to finish the game. Like, we're going to have to go through all of this, even when she sings her little song. So, we're going to have to go through all of that. And then get the, yeah, I'm going to have to go out and I'm going to have to delete her and stuff like that. You know, if you made it this far into the video, I thank you. Thank you so much for sticking around for this long. Like, this is a really long video. I started editing like half of it, and now like I did all of like the stuff with the other girls, and now the ending stuff is coming later, and it's already almost like a 2-hour video. So if you made it this long to see all these endings, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You don't even understand. That you in the game, whatever you want to call them. Yeah. Or actually go by Shelp or something. Yeah, whatever. Don't scare me anymore, because I know how easy it is to delete you. So cool, though. It's so cool. Paid a little bit more attention. Be so cool if they were all like AI, though. Not cool. More scary, I guess. But this is supposedly a CG, by the way.
Later, buddy.
Peace. Sure. Come on. Come on. Listen to this. She has to go through her entire monologue before I can click through. Come on. Can I even skip anymore? Nope, I can't. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. By the way, if you heard me yelling like peace and stuff like that, I was talking to my stepdad. Autonomous personality is designed only to fall in love with you. Ouch. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. No, I don't want to click that either. Although I do kind of wonder what would happen if you hit quit. Oh wait, quit sends you back to, like it quits out of the game. Yeah. I'll go out with you even though there's nothing out there other than space and black and orange. A little bit of blue too. The script is broken. Alright, I do kind of want to see her say one more dialogue option before we continue, like, with getting this ending, because I really want to see what it looks like. I cannot get this button to, I cannot keep this going. So, I played Fortnite a lot yesterday, and a lot of people are complaining about this new season, like the new movement and stuff. I love the new movement. The movement is so good. It like, oh, this is the poem part, okay. But I think the movement makes it so that people have to slow down, and you can't just spam build everywhere. You can like make your wall and your stairs, and like that's pretty much all you need. And the snipers are so much fun, and like the new gun, like weapon mods are so good. Just like, I think that season's awesome. I don't think that's one of the worst seasons ever. Yep, we already have this. Hope you enjoyed it. Hell yeah, I enjoyed it. Come on. Come on. Come on. This takes so long. But if I don't want to like stop recording and then you guys miss something, you know. Look into each other's eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Just one. That's all I want. It's just one dialogue option, and then I'll go, and then I'll kill her off, and then we'll come back and finish the game out. And that should give us an ending. We got a few more to go through, and then we'll finally be done with the video. You know, high school is a really turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. Yeah, I know. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have achieving hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressure and hormones can lead to a dark time in people's lives. I'm in high school right now and I'm on YouTube, yeah. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they've already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming that they don't even want people to tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. If you think you know someone is struggling with depression, you can help just by treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. And remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying see you at school tomorrow. All of those things can help your friend make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now, but Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. And just by being a good person, you can save someone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who would want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day. Or maybe they don't even know how, but people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. But as long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. That's a true statement. That goes out for all of you too. If you are struggling with depression, it's a terrible thing. I don't think I've ever been through it, and I can't pretend like I have, but genuinely, if you think something's wrong, you can even reach out to me. I wouldn't mind at all. Just like somebody out there appreciates you. I know I appreciate you, even though I don't know you. You don't even know my real name. But oh, she's trying to talk again. We'll read through that, but yeah, it's genuine. It's genuine. It's a terrible thing, but stuff can get better. I've gone through some really shitty times in my life, and everything has gotten better. Um, but yeah, it's a terrible thing, and I appreciate that he puts this in here, knowing that like Dan Salvato writing this out. I appreciate that he puts this in here because um, a good friend of mine is going through it right now, and my mom has had friends that have gone through a suicide, so it's a terrible thing. So depression, it's terrible. I don't know what else to say. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you know died, you started hearing their voice in your head. Maybe I just wasn't thorough enough. But I'm too afraid to delete anything else because it might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Pug Out. Alright. I'm gonna go delete her and I'll be back once I'm done with that. Time to continue on with this. She's freaking out now. We are gonna kind of look through a little bit of this because I don't know when this ending happens. Hurts so much. Help me, Pugga. Please hurry and help me. So, I did just kind of look off in my own time just before I deleted her. I went back into the game after closing out just to see what she would say, and she basically said like she gets like dreams when you close the game. And that was pretty much it. She was like, "It feels like I'm being killed. If you could figure this out, I'll love you forever." Stuff like that. You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Pugga. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? No. Never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. Ouch. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. Hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Mom? Can I torture you? Pugga. You completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Hey, I'm still here. Still here. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. Ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... It's what? I've made up my mind. This music kind of reminds me of Inside Out. I decided to leave for everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Yeah. I was so ecstatic when I saw the trailer for Inside Out 2, and then, like, they started playing Crazy Train. That was so cool. I'm just not excited for the anxiety bit, okay? This is gonna be kind of, like, controversial, I guess. Not really. But I feel like I know so many people that say they have anxiety. I feel like it's an exaggeration at this point. Like, everybody I know and their mother says they have anxiety. It is not even funny how much people say they have anxiety, and it just pisses me off because I'm like, I feel like I'm fine. Usual. There's already one girl. Okay. You know, for waking up on time. Yeah, this is all seeming like it's the same stuff. Come on. Do something new. I wanted to see what this ending is. I wonder. What if, like, Monica's, like, like, new student. She comes in, like, under a new name. That would be kind of cool. Come on. Come on. Something new. Don't tell me here, that's right. At least now I can click through everything a little bit faster. Come on! Something! Something happened, come on. You know what, I'm gonna turn up the music volume a little bit, because I noticed that when we were playing through the game, it was kind of quiet when we were listening to her singing, so you might not hear my voice that well for a little bit, but then that way you can kind of hear her song a little bit better. Come on. My finger hurts at this point. Oh, here we go. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Wait. Already knew. Okay, yeah. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through hard times, and you helped us get along with each other. Do you get it, Pugga? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game yet. Yes! This is it! Did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done with us, there isn't much I can do in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you, Pugga. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We all love you. Yes! I did it! I did it! I did it! Yeah.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yeah.
And not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
Do 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 do.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem
My heart.
But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it
Yes.
take
I'm
just to
so...
find that special day?
I like want to cry. I can't believe it. Dude. Oh man. I barely complete games like that. Like, barely.
Everybody a fun assignment to do
Oh,
today.
thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
When you're
It didn't
here,
delete the pictures this
everything that
time.
we do is
Look,
fun for
she's still there. It doesn't do like the little delete thing in the top.
you.
Dude, I can't believe it.
When I can't even read
Oh
my
man, it's not even that,
handwriting,
like,
what good are
I don't know how to
words
describe
when
it.
smiles
It's
say
not even
hello?
like that cool. Like, it's like, oh, you wrote poems and loaded the game. But it's like you saved and loaded so many times and you did it. Thank you for playing. We all love you. I feel so accomplished. I feel so accomplished, dude. Not even funny. I feel so happy. See, I did that. I did that. Jillian Ashcraft, your singing is wonderful.
Does my pen
Hey,
only
you know
write
what?
bitter words for those who are dear to me?
I hear a guitar in there. I'm gonna start playing over this shit.
Is
I'm gonna learn how to play Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh man. Dude, I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. Look, there they all are. Oh no.
How can I write love into reality? If I can't
Dude, I am just
hear
bumping
the
to this
sound
music
of
right
your
now.
heartbeat,
Pugga Wugga, that's
what do
me.
you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to love you,
What's getting deleted now? Game script. Everything.
I'll leave you be.
Ooh, this is different. To the special player who achieved this special ending, for years I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds. Some challenge your mind in brand new ways, Dark Souls. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend, even when life is hard on you. Some games are just plain fun, and that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they may be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reasons we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my true gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being a part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Script file is missing or corrupt. Please read. Okay. Sorry about that, my guys. When you hit OK, it crashes your game pretty much, so we're back here. But yeah, that was 100% completion. There is 2 more things that I know of that we can do real quick to get these over with. So one of them comes from deleting Monica before the game even starts. So we are going to do that in just a second here. And then one of them, I think you have to delete, like, who do you delete? I don't know. Hold on. I don't know who you delete, but we will figure it out when we get to it. But anyway, I'm going to delete Monica, and we'll get right back into this as soon as I'm done there. So give me 1 second. Okay, here we are after deleting Monica. I don't know why she's still there, but I know I did delete her. So, new game, I'm assuming. Go Pug Wugga. Alright. Nothing? What? This. What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please? Okay. Yeah, Alright. That's terrifying. Okay. That's all there is. That's all there is. Alright. I guess that's what happens there. It also crashed my game when she said make it stop. So I guess what I think happened is, so basically when they say like she inherits president after Monica's gone. So she also inherited her knowledge like at the end of that act there after Monica. So what I think happened is she just got overloaded with all of the knowledge of the game and it just drove her mad. So I think she killed herself. Is what I think is going on here. But I would not quote me on that because I'm not Dan Salvato, so I don't know what happened. So, I don't... Does anything happen here? This is haunting. I don't like the music that it's playing. It's not even music. It's just like doo-da-da, doo-da-da. It's like, I don't know. Weird. Hold on. I'm researching this right now. Okay. If the player opens the game after this occurs, instead of the usual opening and main menu, a black end screen appears followed by a grayscaled screen of Sayori hanging herself. After 10 minutes pass, a message written in Sayori's handwriting appears on screen. Now everyone can be happy. Wow. Well, that's totally one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. But other than that, I think that's it. I'm going to pull up a picture so we can see this. So that way I don't have to sit here with this terrifying screen on for like 10 minutes. So give me 1 second. I'll be back. I'm going to pull up a picture for you guys. Okay, so here we are. This is apparently what it looks like. It's very small, but apparently that will pop up after a while. Now, that's really sad if that's how she feels about herself. And that's it. I googled the other endings. There isn't any. We got all of them. We did it 100%, and then that's what happens if you delete Monica before the game even starts. And then apparently if you delete anybody else before the game starts, it just immediately cuts to this. There's nothing else that happens. So, I guess this is it. Thank you everybody so much for watching this absolute juggernaut of a video. If you made it this far, I cannot even underestimate how... you can't even underestimate... I can't even say it. You can't even begin to understand the amount of appreciation I have for you. Like, thank you for being a part of this absolute crazy video, because this has just taken so many days, so much time. I've been editing, I've been watching through basically all of my clips, having to hear my nasty ass voice, and it's just taken so much time and effort. But I know a lot of people really liked the Sucker for Love 2 video, where I got all the endings for that. That's probably my best performing video on the channel right now, other than the Call of Duty one. But this is it. Thank you so much for sticking around for this video. If you do like this kind of stuff, be sure to come back, because I think we are going to try some of the modded stuff, because I am kind of curious if we can find some goofy stuff like that. But anyway, let's move on to bigger and better things, and I will see you dudes later. Pug out.